Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, John Lester's done just about everything in the game of baseball. Not an overpowering guy. 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. Has mixed in the cutter. His changeup has gotten better. The only knock on John Lester, not a real good fielding pitcher. He holds base runners on really well, but he's not really good at fielding bunts and throwing the ball around the diamond.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? And he'll get in there safely. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
He's going!
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit high and deep to left field. Schwarber going back on it at the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Delmonico now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Count remains 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Here we go, guys.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So striding forward now, Matt Davidson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line hard, but foul. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's now 2-0. Good guys. James Shields, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Big game, James Shields on the mound. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. One of the keys for James Shields, he needs that curveball. If he has the curveball, it gets the hitters off of the fastball. Not an overpowering guy, but he will throw the changeup and the curveball behind in the count. He's more of a thinking man's pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Here's Javier Baez. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Three and 1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Bryant is off at first with 2 away. Three and one now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Before the pitch, a move by Shields. Runner back safely. The 3-1. Flipped out the other way towards short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Striding in, Trace Thompson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Engel. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
In now, James Shields. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Liner towards second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The count now at 2-2. Shields, base runner at first with one out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Tim Anderson. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
All right, go.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Feel that breeze up here.
Full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And the payoff pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here comes the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs nothing. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's Addison Russell. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Get something started now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. The 3-2 one more time. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now on a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Delmonico giving chase, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box now, John Lester. And he misses 2-1. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Russell on third. Hayward stands at second. No outs. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 3-2 pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. The 1-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Still even at 2-2. Here it is. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He reached on a single in his first try. Shields pauses. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs 1. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Nicky Delmonico. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, captain.
Digging in, Wellington Castillo. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And that misses, 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Davidson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the White Sox. And it's still 3-1. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Count still full, 3-2.
You pull a fastball like that, You got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Delmonico arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Wilson Contreras. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play. And two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a walk his first time up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Next pitch for Shields will be number 64 in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Castillo has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 3-1. At the plate, Trace Thompson. He flew out in his last at bat. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Engel. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Come on, Cubbies.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, James Shields, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in once again, Addison Russell. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Missed with a breaking ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Lifted the other way to left center. Engel is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Shields is ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. The 1-2. Softly hit to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora. Right back to Shields on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. White Sox on top, 3-1. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yoán Moncada. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Jose Abreu will be next. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Ready once again, Jose Abreu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Nicky Delmonico. He went down on strikes last time up. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And will step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 1-1.
D-Rod. 1 and 2.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Another try at 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's Javier Baez, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, third baseman, Chris.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 2-2 one more time. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
In now, Wilson Contreras, runner in scoring position with Sugan. That one's in there. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Full count still. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Cubs strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Luke Farrell enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Standing in now, Matt Davidson. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Trace Thompson. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Engel. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hayward is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Omar Narvaez has grabbed the bat now and moved into the on-deck circle, so he'll hit in the place of the pitcher, Shields. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. White Sox strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Aaron Bummer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1. Ripped down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison.
Ready once again, Addison Russell. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after is Delmonico. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Jason Hayward now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Tim Anderson. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
Jose Abreu will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Anderson takes his lead at third with 1 away. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now a pitch on the way. Still even at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Runner on first with 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging and pitching staff.
Stepping in now, Matt Davidson. Lays off 2-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. White Sox pick up just the one. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The White Sox lead this one 4-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 44, Bruce Rondon.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed it back and moved into the on-deck circle. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Standing in now, Albert Almora. Hit on the ground to short. Anderson picks it up. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, Javier Baez. Smoke toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white. Really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Juan Minaya makes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In now, Wilson Contreras. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
One strike.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, It's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 4 runs here in this half inning. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Contreras leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ready on 1 and 2. Tries to dump this one out to left. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-4 Chicago. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Carl Edwards Jr. is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 6.
Ian Happ is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 8.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 home. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Yolmer Sanchez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Carlos Sanchez.
One out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The pitcher, number 37.
Number 18 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yoan Moncada. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox 4. Yomer Sanchez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center, Carlos Sanchez. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 70, Luis Avilan.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Ready with another 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Albert Almora.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Albert Almora. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
The 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Almora is off at first with 2 away. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox 4.
Your attention, please. Now
Safe
pitching for the
situation
Cubs,
looming here, and they'll hand the
number
ball off
15.
to the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's 1 for 2. Popped him up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 7,
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Bounce it to the left side. Bryant charging this one. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
the left fielder, number 30, Nicky Delmonico.
Ready now for the White Sox. Nicky Delmonico 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Cubs